Welcome to the Dune Vulpine podcast. We cover everything from kickoffs to critics to body slams. New episode every Monday and Thursday. Today episode, I'll be predicting the El Clásico this Sunday and other Premier League fixtures. But first of all, let's talk about Real Madrid and Barcelona because when these two teams clash, it's not just about the 3 points. It's a fight for legacy, identity, bragging rights. Over the decades, Clásico has produced some of the most iconic moments in football. Comebacks, red cards, last-minute goals, and as of today, in October, Madrid slightly edges Barcelona in their head-to-head in official matches, 105-2 wins to Real Madrid and Barcelona 104 with 52 draws. Last season wasn't just about wins, it was about statements. Barcelona dominated 4-0 and 4-3 and winning in Copa del Rey and Supercopa España. Their attack was fluid, their pressing was lethal, and their big names delivered. Rafinha, Yamal, Lewandowski. Meanwhile, Madrid flaunted squad, even after signing stars like Mbappe, and even with Bellingham and Vinicius Jr., which probably led to the sack of Carlo Ancelotti. But now Real Madrid is different, I think, from tactical standpoint, for the way they play. I mean, they still rely on the big names. But so far, they're first in La Liga, with 2 points ahead of Barcelona. They're playing well in the Champions League. Not that much of a difference between this season and last season, but I don't think Barcelona are the same team they were last season. I actually do rate their midfield and their attack, but currently they have some of the injuries like Juan Garcia, Rafinha, Gavi. He's out for a long time, but Real Madrid have also injuries like Trent, but they have like Valverde who can play there. So, but going into this Sunday, like several tactical storylines will shape the match. Barcelona under Flick tend to push high, play aggressively in transition, and overload zones in attack, while Madrid, when at their best, look to exploit spaces behind with that high line of Barcelona, quick counters, vertical passes, and width, according to like some of the reports and stuff like that. Barcelona might be hampered by Rafinha is doubtful, probably Lewandowski is out as well. And as for Real Madrid, like I said, Carvajal, Alexander Arnold. So there are some injuries there. Clásico often turn to small margins, set pieces, transition, pressing mistakes. I don't see Barcelona dominating this game like they did last season, but you never know. If Madrid can cut out some sloppy turnovers in midfield and avoid being pinned into their own half, they have a shot, but Barca confidence in big moments could again tip things. Also, the mental state will matter. If Barca start fast and they score early, and Madrid always seems shaky when that happens, the familiar nerve might pull them under again. So, what I hope I see, what I want from this match, intensity, structure, a sense that both teams respect their rivalry and not give up. Because I'm neutral in this game, like I don't support any of these teams. I want the midfield battle, the tactical duels. I want transition to count. I want moments that make you jump out of your seat. I don't want to see a boring match or both teams scared to attack each other. I don't think Barcelona will do that, but Real Madrid tends to do that sometimes. There need to be more goals. I don't want to see 5-0, 6-0, 5-0. I want to go back and forth goals. So far, so I don't think Real Madrid are a better team this season than they were last season. As for Barcelona, if they miss Lewandowski and Rafinha, that's a big miss. So if I'm gonna, I actually do think Barcelona can do it. Rashford now is in form. He's playing well. I'm gonna go with 3-2 win to Barcelona. I just want to see some goals. I just want to see any action. Sunday football. I just wish sometimes Clásico play at night instead of afternoon. It's much better. So I'll go just with Barcelona edging it 3-2. Which leads me to match day 9 of Premier League, predicting the games. There are not some big names or big teams playing each other this week. It doesn't look like exciting week, but I'm going to go ahead and predict some matches anyway. So Leeds United versus West Ham, Friday night football. Leeds at home. West Ham just lost in their place against Brentford. So even with the change of the manager, same things are still there. Nothing changed. So I'm gonna go with Leeds 2-1 to Leeds. Which brings me to Saturday football 3 p.m. kickoff. Chelsea Sunderland. Now Sunderland are doing well in the league, but when they go away to the big boys teams, they always tend to lose. Like they were awful against us when they came to Old Trafford. They should have lost more. Now Chelsea are playing well. They're gelling and stuff like that, but will there be a red card in this match? Because even though in the Champions League, even though Chelsea didn't have a red card, somehow Ajax still managed to get a red card. So probably a red card in this game. So. But Chelsea are doing well right now. They need to go on a run. They do seem like they are on form. I'm gonna go to Chelsea 2-1. 2-1 to Chelsea. No. I'm gonna go 3-1. 3-1 to Chelsea. Newcastle Fulham. Newcastle are actually doing well in the Champions League. They won 3-0 against Benfica. Fulham, they were awful against Arsenal, really. It was a boring watch. Newcastle at home. Walter Made is on form. I'm gonna go with Newcastle 2-0 victory. Which brings me to Manchester United at home to Brighton. Our bogey team. Our Joker to our Batman. Look, if you go to Liverpool and beat Liverpool in Anfield in over 10 to 9 years, and you go back-to-back wins for the first time over a year, and then go play Brighton at home and lose or drop points, even a draw. Like, if we can take the momentum, the confidence right now to go and win games, win against Brighton, win against Nottingham Forest, win against Spurs who are not playing well. If you can come up with wins, especially playing 1 week a game, like there is no excuse. Also, like everyone is fit. Even Martinez is back training with the team. I know he's not going to be featured in this game, but come on. Whatever happens here, don't do anything stupid. Just go and win the game. Just go and win the game. It doesn't matter if it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 5-4. I don't care. To be honest, just go and win the game. Please. Just go and win the game. Let's enjoy some weeks. Let's not just beat Liverpool and then just go back to page 0, literally. Let's turn the page. Let's go and win some games back to back. 3 games in a row give us more confidence and momentum to go and win against Nottingham Forest. Because if we lose or drop points, even draw, like that's not good enough. Come on, if you can't take that confidence by beating Liverpool, then when? When the momentum is coming. So I'm gonna go 2-1 win to Man United. Brentford Liverpool Saturday night football 8 p.m. Liverpool won 5-1 last night, but that game didn't tell me anything, to be honest, because Frankfurt are just awful in the league, and Liverpool, like even their big boys, Isak and Salah, has misfiring. Isak is injured, Frimpong as well. Brentford had a week off, and they also play football that Arne Slot doesn't like, which is long throws and set pieces. And this game is tricky, you know. It's away as well. Brentford are good at home, and they'll be confident coming off the win against West Ham at the last game. I'm gonna go 2-2, a draw, which will be bad and very bad because Arsenal playing Palace on Sunday. It's gonna be tricky this game. It's not gonna be easy. Palace are a good team, especially in transition with Mateta is now in form as well. He scored 3, should have scored 4. Sar, Wharton, Gay, he's playing very well. I actually admire and respect him even more, even though he didn't get the move he wanted to Liverpool, but he didn't down tools, he just playing well, so he can get the move actually, not just. So yeah. But Arsenal Joker scored 2, but needs to score more in the league because he only scored 3. And Arsenal just have a good team, even though if they can concede, even though if they don't have an open play goal, like they can easily confirm set pieces. Like they have just so much firepower. So I'm just gonna go with Arsenal 2-1. As for Aston Villa and Man City are picking up a lot of wins recently, especially also Aston Villa. But Aston Villa play on Thursday, Europa League, which actually today. So will they be resting players? I don't know, but Haaland is scoring goals for fun actually right now. So who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna stop Haaland? I mean, City actually have a good chance to challenge for the league this season if they keep Haaland fit. But if he gets injured, that's it. That's it for Man City. Even top 4 will be tough for them. So they have to keep him fit. So I'm just gonna go 2-1 City. Wolves Burnley. Wolves at home. If they don't win this game, Wolves, even if they draw, that's it. That's my number 1 pick for getting relegated because they are on 2 points, winless, and I guess Burnley, team who got promoted this, and if Burnley win actually, it will be tough, a huge win for them and tough for Wolves. Because if Wolves lose this game, that's it. Like if you can win against Burnley at home, I know we are early into the season, but you gotta start picking points and wins, especially against these teams. So Wolves are just terrible though. I'm just gonna go 1-1. Bournemouth Nottingham Forest first game of for the new manager Sean Dyche. Yeah, we're gonna win. We're not gonna play like Spain. Bournemouth are just easily the best team to watch. They play attractive football, and Semenyo has been scoring lately a lot of goals. Actually, I think they should have won last time against Palace. They were like winning 2-0 and they bottled it and then went 3-2 up and then just concede again penalty. And then almost lost, by the way. But they play in home, even though new manager bounced. I don't think Nottingham Forest have a new manager bounce this game. And they also play against Porto in Europa League. So maybe their manager bounce come against us next week. Hopefully not, but Bournemouth are playing well, so I'm gonna go with 3-1. 3-1 Bournemouth. And the last game to predict is Everton versus Tottenham. Sunday, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. Spurs has been awful lately, drawing a lot of games. And that game yesterday in Champions League was so much boring to watch. I don't know what Spurs fans are expecting. Like I think they can play club football, Guardiola football. You're not gonna get that with Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank was a manager in Brentford, having 30-40 possession, playing long throws. He's not gonna come to Spurs and start playing attractive football. So you're gonna get a lot of. He got better quality of players. That's why you're gonna get a lot of points with him because he got better players than he had when he managed Brentford. But doesn't change the fact that he played boring football, probably the most boring football in the league. Everton at home are good. Grealish will be back to this game after he wasn't playing. He didn't play against City because of the loan, his bank club. So I'm gonna go with Everton to win. Let's go with 1-0. Why not? I was going 2-1, but I think I did too much 2-1 games. So I'm gonna go with 1-0 and die. My favorite player right now in the league. Anyway, this has been a prediction from Premier League and Clásico. Thanks for listening, subscribe and share and like. Take care.